We have to thank God today for the freedom of our four brothers in Finland. It is a thing of joy for Finland to discover that the Nigerian state is the one that is perpetuating all the crimes they impose or the crimes they say that other people are committing. It is the Nigerian government that is committing those crimes. So what they do is what they impose on other people. And we also have some Biafrans that do the same thing. What they do is what they say that other people are doing, but we are going to smoke them out. Just like Finland have smoked Nigeria out today and discovered that those four innocent Biafrans, that they did not do anything wrong. They are just asking for their freedom, which Finland also asked for, and they got their freedom. The lies that the Nigerian government and their agents, Biafran agents in Finland and those that are in Nigeria, the lies they perpetuated, all the lies they lied against these innocent Biafrans. Finland has gone through the whole document, both the one presented by Biafrans, the one presented by our allies on the international scene, and the ones presented by the Nigerian terrorist state. And Finland has determined that these Biafrans are innocent of the crimes and of the allegation that Nigerian President Tinubu have leveled against these innocent Biafrans. They discovered that there's nothing criminal that they did. They discovered that the lies perpetrated by the Nigerian government and their agents in Finland holds no water. And that was why they allowed our Biafrans to just go home today. They are with their families and they are just relaxing. We thank God for that. Our Obato Obie is going to join us very, very soon. Because even the records the Finland authorities have, they've discovered that there's just nothing. There is no crime. Whatever Obatobia is doing is what all of us are doing. It is the same thing that our four brothers they've released. That's the same thing they do. Nothing more, nothing less. And in the course of all these investigations, they've discovered that the Nigerian government reintegrates and rehabilitates non-terrorists that kills innocent indigenes of Nigeria, kills innocent Biafrans. We know that our Prime Minister has been looking for an opportunity to let the world know how criminal Nigeria state is. And now Finland has discovered that Nigeria government and the Nigeria state is the true terrorist, is the one killing people, is the one reintegrating terrorists to go and kill innocent indigenes. He's the one that have no regard for the rule of law. He's the one that is breaking all the human rights laws and charters that Nigeria went into. They've discovered that Biafra is a free nation. The people have spoken and they have exited Nigeria, and there's nothing anybody can do about that. Finland have discovered all that. So in the next couple of days, we know our Obatobie is going to join us, just like these our four brothers have gone home to their families. We thank Finland for doing the needful, for doing the right thing, taking your time to go through all the documents that were submitted, both by Biafrans, both by friends of Biafrans, and the one that was submitted by the Nigerian terrorist state. And they found out the truth, that Nigeria is a true terrorist state. It is an enclave of death where people are killed by their hundreds and nobody accounts for that. So thank you so much for Finland. Thank you so much, Finland.
Person arrested along Mazi Simon Ekpa in Finland. News reaching out this morning is that the four of them have been released. So likely that the likes of Simon Ekpa will be released soon. So let me have your view on that.
My question I'm asking the Nigerian government, by the way, is what did those guys teach? What did they do? Where did they get it wrong that somebody has been cheated, over marginalized, oppressed for how many years now in your region? Contraption. That is not a nation, not a country. Because as far as I'm concerned, Nigeria is a contraption. He has been agitating for his right, and you sold many lies into the Finlandia region against Simon Ekpa, and that culminated to the arrest of the four. What did they do? What are their crimes? What they did, is it different from what Badejo is doing? Badejo is disaliving, killing many people in the north, in the south, west, everywhere and east. And you release Badejo. What did Simon Ekpa did? Nigeria is the one that is constituting terrorists. Terrorism across Nigeria. Nigeria is the one doing it. Go ask those local emirs, Obas, and the sultanas in the north. They are the one constituting terrorism, not Simon Ekpa. I don't know what they are talking about. What about Nigerian military forces that have been killing and killing, maiming the youth in the southeastern Nigeria? Do they think that the whole world is not watching? Okay, let me tell you now, ICC wants Nigeria. They invited the so-called federal government of Nigeria. They failed to brace the invitation. They turned their back on ICC. They should go there and answer for what they have committed. Releasing the four. They released the four because the four are innocent. The legal system or justice system in Finland is not the same as Nigerian justice system. That's why they actually set them free. Because they have not been, found them what? Culpable of any international crime. As far as I'm concerned, terrorism is an international crime. And the Fulani herdsmen are the one doing it. Boko Haram are the one doing it. Who are those people that invited terrorism into this country? Are they not Buhari? Buhari that threatened Jonathan regime that there will be blood of every monkey and whatever on the street of Lagos, Kano State if he fails to win the election of 2015. And Jonathan succumbed because his political ambition does not want the blood of innocent Nigerians. So what are we saying? I'm telling you that those people are innocent. Simon Ekpa himself did not commit any crime. He's trying to defend his region. Our region, southeastern Nigeria, exposed, very successful to attack from banditry, from insurgency. Just name them. Who the hell do they think they are? They want Igbo man to be dying on a daily basis. The one they annihilated Igbo during the war. It's not enough for them. They want to kill everybody and possess our land in the southeastern Nigeria. Okay, they are free. They should set them free. And actually they are free. So we are nothing like that. Simon Ekpa is free. Why did they release the 50 IPOB members they released on 29th November? Is it not to exonerate themselves or hide away from human rights violation record that Nigeria is the worst in the world? Damn it.
So, Mr. Rav, do you think that the likes of Simon Ekpa has seen the four is a very good news and a new development that the four have been released? Like, because the four seem to commit the same offense that they allege that Simon Ekpa committed. So now that the four have been released, do you think that Finland will still hold on to Simon Ekpa, or do you think that Finland will release Simon Ekpa in few days to come?
Alleged, meaning allegation. Nobody has been proven guilty in a court of law of that criminality. So what are we saying again? It means Simon Ekpa did not do anything, and Simon Ekpa will be laughing now. Nigerians are being deceived. Ekpa is incarcerated, he is sent in prison. A lie. It is a lie. They questioned him, they found out he did not do anything. They now complicate Nigeria, that Nigeria is accusing one of theirs. Yes, one of their citizens. Of what? Terrorist act. Terror act. Terrorism act. Terrorism. So that's why Finland is doing all it could as a nation to make sure that Nigerian disgruntled politicians under Tinubu administration honor invitation by ICC, and they must go there to answer.
All right, Mr. Rav, it's a nice place to live in. Thank you for speaking with us this morning. So I don't want to waste your time. Thank you. Mr. Chino, let me have your reaction concerning the four released men that was arrested alongside with Simon Ekpa in Finland. The news reaching us late hour yesterday is that the four men have been released. So how do you feel? What is your reaction, Mr. Chinedu?
It tells you of what is going to come. It tells you of what is about coming. It tells you that the Finnish government knows what they are doing. It tells you that they are out to protect their citizen, which is Simon Ekpa. And look at the game that is playing around. It's becoming very clear that very soon we are going to see another side of Simon Ekpa. Maybe some certain news you will not be hearing. We'll begin to hear it. You will know that actually the guy has done a lot of underground work. What you see there might be a kind of freedom to put Nigerian government in confusion. Nobody knows what is happening now, because clearly we understand that the party in power is the political party Simon Ekpa belongs to. currently now and still serving under other political party on appointment within that jurisdiction of Lati in Finland. So it is not clear yet, but we are watching the development as it unfolds. Now we begin to have a clearer picture of, because you know the Bible says that time will come, it will separate the chaff from the wheat, you know, and that's what we're going to see within the context of Biafran government in exile, headed by the self-acclaimed Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. We don't want to talk much about Ngozi Urabese currently. Now, we don't want to talk about all those things that is being played out. You know, it is expected. You know, but I know somehow, somewhere along the line, everything is going to fall in place. But let me tell you, you know, Finland doesn't want the world to look at them as a reckless and lawless society with the kind of amount of petition uh, written against Simon Ekpa. It is, for me, I think it is leadership. It is sign of, you know, government to look into it. And at the end of the day, when Simon Ekpa will be finally released, staying in Finland, he will be free as the air, because Finland will not have anything to, you know, go against him again. By that time, they will have done all the investigation, done everything thoroughly, and be able to say, okay, we are okay with this man. Please, Nigerian government, can you excuse us for now? We are fully in support of the restoration of Biafra as a sovereign nation.
Mr. Achine, this is a nice place to leave it. Thank you for speaking with us. And let me have your reaction concerning the four relays, the four that were arrested alongside with Simon Ekpa in Finland. News reaching us this early morning through the COS himself, the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Ekpa, said that the four have been released. They are now at home with their family. That the same offense they were arrested alongside Simon Ekpa, they've been released, and Simon Ekpa is likely to be released in few days to come. So how do you feel about the release of those four?
Good morning, my viewers. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching us from. I remember my humble self, your son, your brother, your husband, Evangelist Benjamin Johnson Ezesnachi, that Biafran evangelist that always stand to speak and nothing but the truth and to end by the truth. Hear me, my brother. Point of correction. Whenever you want to talk about my PM, don't say that arrested PM. My PM can never be arrested, and he has never been arrested. You understand me? Now, let me tell you, you say you just got the information this morning, but I got it there before yesterday. You understand? See, they have been freed because Nigeria accused them being a terrorist, or a kind of leveling a terrorist charge against them. Do you know the implication of terrorism? And glory be to God, like I told you before, that Finland is not a country like Nigeria, neither is it a country like Kenya, who say the truth and turn it upside down. That doesn't know their rights, that doesn't know their fundamental human rights. You understand? They are servant and slave to money. You understand me? So now they are being free as Nigerian, and according to Nigerian Network report, that they are being free. Why should they be free and why must they be free? And why are they being free? Because the first allegation leveled against them, alongside with the PM, the Finland has verified that it was false. And let me tell you this, if I were those people, which I believe in time to come, Nigeria will definitely pay for it. I won't let them go. Nigeria must come and defend it. And if they do not, they will pay for the damages. Do you know what it means? You are spelling the image. You are tarnishing the image of those people. You understand? Do you know what it means to call somebody a terrorist without a concrete evidence? You understand? Whereby terrorism is taking place in Nigeria here in the north. And you've never called them those who are assessment and whatsoever. You all are hearing and watching what is happening. But Nigeria have never tagged them a terrorist, but innocent ones, because they are Eastern and because they are Biafra, because they are Igbos. That is to show the amount of hatred that Nigeria as a country had for every Igbo man.
Mr. Ben.
It's a good news. It's a good development. And this thing is telling to the people of the whole world that Igbo people are not terrorist people. But there are people, the Biafrans are not terrorist people. There are people that are fighting for their rights, standing to defend their land according to UN Constitution. And they are doing it according to their civic rights, humanitarian rights, fundamental rights of theirs.
All right, Mr. Ben, it's a nice place to leave it. I would not want to waste much of your time today. Thank you for speaking with us. So I would like you to be standby here tomorrow because we are coming tomorrow early in the morning. We are going to go live tomorrow. Thank you for being with us.
God bless you.
Kacee 360 TV. Now here with me is Captain Jack. Captain Jack, let me have your reaction concerning the release of the four individuals that was arrested along with Simon Ekpa in Finland. News reaching us this morning is that the four people arrested along Simon Ekpa have been released from Finland prison. Captain Jack, what is your reaction?
Well, good morning. Previous my name Ben Jack was one. For the four people that they release, it's good. If they find out there's no, they don't have any case, they should be released. So it's free. It's a good thing. I like that. But it's not only four. There are more than eight. So that means it is only four they release. The others income. What happened to others?
Well, don't you think it's a good development and it's likely that Mazi Simon Ekpa are going to be released probably the end of this week?
Well, as they release the remaining four, but they still remain other four. There are eight. First time, four plus Samuel Ekpa, that's five. Later on, they still proclaim another four, equals eight. So that's why I'm be asking, is it all of them or only four they release, remain four?
Captain Jack, the news reaching us is that it's only four out of whatever number you called, but the original figure is four, and out of the four, they released the old form. So remaining Mazi Simon Ekpa. So you telling me that it's five? I don't know. I don't have any information.
I know. So that's why. Okay, it's good as the four is back. So that means there's hope for Samuel Ekpa to become back for his home. So that's the hope. As far as they can release four, the main man being the leader will also be released.
All right, thank you, Captain Ben Jack. Right?
Yeah.
How happy we are this morning for hearing the sharing news that the four people arrested along Simon Ekpa have been released in Finland. So the news was late yesterday. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze I came online to share the news, the good news that the four people arrested along Simon Ekpa have been released. So how do you feel?
Yeah, I feel happy because when you are dealing with people that know value of mankind or human being, will be happy, and people that value their citizen will be happy. It's not like a country that they will see something like white, then tell you say that white na red or black, like a Nigerian nation. Nigeria will see something with black, then go tell you say now that black na white. When the Finland government, I appreciate Finland government, immediately Finland government do their investigation finish, I see that those men, they are innocent, they do wetin, they free them, they didn't pay any time because of what? They see that what they are doing is the right thing. I myself feel happy, and I know that very short time now, our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa will come outside. Hmm?
I'm listening to you.
Our Prime Minister will soon come outside very soon. As far as the men, four men will already come outside. Prime Minister will still come aside too. Very soon.
All right, thank you, Mr. Lawrence. Thank you for speaking with us this early hour. I don't want to waste your time, Mr. Lawrence. So we'll be here again tomorrow. Thank you. All right, so let me have you on Ekpa. The news reaching us late yesterday is that the four that was arrested along Simon Ekpa has been released in Finland. So how do you feel? How do you feel about the sharing news?
We are talking about country of human beings, country where the rights of human beings are respected, such as Finland. If rights of human beings are respected in Finland, why not? They will release him. They call him to, investigate. After the investigation, when they see that everything is right, he's not guilty of everything, he will be released. Nobody will just grab him and lock him up as it is done in some other countries. In Nigeria, that is, there are so funny things. There are so many funny things. Where you will go just grab a person and lock the person up and say, in Nigeria, I think, when one senator was telling a taxi driver, is it all this bike who came to deliver something in his house?
Yes, a taxi driver.
Yes, taxi driver.
Uber.
He was telling him, I can kill you, nothing will happen. Because he's a senator, I can kill you. He slapped the man, molest. A lawmaker. A lawmaker. From which door did you pass to reach there? Which road? I think a lawmaker should be a person. In other countries, when you see lawmakers, if you see as, when they are even passing with their car, wherever they stop to talk, you will turn and say, who is this? You will know that there is somebody here. Because it's somebody full of, knowledge about the law and the rights of people. But you see in Nigeria, a taxi driver come to deliver something to such person. The person told him, I can do whatever I want to do with you, and nothing will happen. You see the type of country in which we are. So it's not like don't think that Finland is like that. No, they called him for investigation. After the investigation, if he is guilty, he will pay. If he's not guilty, he will be free. But you see, when people heard that he was arrested, here in Nigeria, people were shouting. I was listening to the radio. Let them bring him back in Nigeria. Let them bring him. Are we lions? Are we looking for somebody to devour? So if they bring him in Nigeria, you will not investigate whether why are you doing this? Why did you not call for round table? You will just devour him. Is it devouring people? Is it the solution? How many violence have been committed in this Nigeria? How many people have been killed in the north? Boko Haram, here and there, killing everywhere. That killing have never solved any problem. It have never solved any problem. So I don't think violence will help us. I don't think that fire can quench fire. So in Finland, they act like a human being, they think like human being, they respect the right of people. I want to be free. It's not a war. If I say now I'm no more a Nigerian, is it a problem? I can decide to go and sign any type of nation. I can even decide to change my identity. It's not by force. So the people over there, Finland, they know what they are doing. So I'm sure that after investigation, if he's not guilty, they will release him.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you for speaking with us. It's a nice place to live. Evangelist, I would like you to look into the camera and say to my viewers, please, you lost your phone. If there's anyone that can contribute, show little love for you to get a new phone.
Yes, my viewers, wherever you are watching us from, this is the charger of the phone. Please, I am pleading, thank God this is the season and the period of showing love, support, and show me that love, and God will bless you. The God which I serve and you serve Don't do because of me, but do it because of God and the love of God which you have. And that same God you look unto to do this will bless you. And I will not fail to appreciate Cooling High, who has shown me that love. And God will bless you all as you show that love. Thank you. Merry Xmas in advance. God bless you all.
All right, thank you, Biafra Evangelist. I will still drop your phone number and your account details